Wait till you see this. Wait till you. Oh, my God. So I predicted that Cumia was going to get jealous of Dave Landau leaving for Crowder. They all called me stupid. And Kevin Brennan, Neil Brennan's brother, Kevin Brennan, who used to be on Compound Media, was just caught talking about us, telling me I'm full of shit for saying that, oh, my God, and then it all comes true. Oh, this show, this Redbar. Josh Denny is the world's most despicable liar. I could only wrap him up in a package so simple as that. Everything out of his mouth is a fucking lie. I could prove it, but I've already proven it. I can't do it again. So he's weaseling his way into shows. And what's so amazing about all this is Josh Denny has been on probably 90 shows this month. And he has 3 followers on Locals. One of them...
Let me send you that clip.
Yeah, send that. You know, it's amazing. It's like Josh Denny, he got 100,000 Twitter followers. He goes on shows every day. He hasn't made $1. He hasn't picked up one honest fan. And you go, okay, isn't that a message? Doesn't that tell you something, Josh? Something isn't working. I mean, I've been on like, what, 2 shows? Imagine if I was on a show a day. It would be unbearable. So the fact that he's picking up nobody, it's really telling. It's crazy. I mean, he must be going nuts. You know, in Denny's mind, he goes, he's got to be thinking, I'm on Kumia, I'm on all these shows. Why don't I have an actual fan base? How come I can't make a dime of it? Why do I got to Uber drive? We'll show you this. We're waiting for her to get back. Anthony Cumia, how low can he go? And it's amazing. You'll see at the start of the show, Anthony Cumia introduces Josh as the host of the Food Network's Ginormous Food, a show that Josh hasn't hosted in 5 years. The show ran for 3 seasons. It was canceled for low ratings. It was a fake show that Josh got paid $2,500 per episode for. It was not real. It was a show that was devised by interns, a filler show, used as a negotiation tactic to show Guy Fieri that he can be replaced. Anyone will watch any fat guy go to a restaurant and ask how they make ribs. Now, Josh Denny knows he doesn't work for the Food Network. He knows he hasn't done anything else ever except this. And in Josh Denny's bio, it says, host of Ginormous Food on Food Network. Anthony Cumia introduces him as host of Ginormous Food on Food Network. Anthony knows he's not the host, but even Anthony wants to have a Food Network host on. So they all, and this is what I meant about those other people, they all slightly lie to each other to have a cooler, more interesting thing going on. It's so sick. And you go, Anthony, how could Anthony Cumia? He used to interview A-list celebrities. He spends an hour with Josh Denny, a guy that he doesn't even know isn't anything. You're going to see some remarkable sights. You know, Josh Denny only broadcast out of his kitchen. This is true. You can see the Simple Humans garbage can. His biggest purchase in the kitchen. And Cumia picks up on this. You know, go listen to Opie and Anthony. Cumia actually was funny. He was actually pretty strict.
What did we just watch? Or
You know, Cumia actually was funny, and he didn't tolerate nonsensical fools. He became one himself. But you'll see he has Josh Denny on, and he can't help himself from picking at Denny. On today's show, and we're going to show you Joe Rogan picking on Tim Dillon. Today's show, a mini theme, a separate little mini theme to today's show is my enemies were pretty funny this week. Anthony Cumia and Joe Rogan being unknowingly funny to 2 of my under enemies, Tim Dillon and Josh Denny.
oh yeah, the Tucker Max video is what
Yeah,
we
we watched
just
the Tucker Max video, which was very funny. You know, and Anthony Cumia was sharp. They were aware. This is why we liked them in the first place. They didn't participate in foolery until they did. And now he's with the likes of Josh Denny, who is lying his way through town, booking interview after interview to discuss cancel culture with a grin. It's so pathetic. Ladies and gentlemen, the Anthony Cumia and Josh Denny crossover event! Here we go! Come on.
They should start their song
I know, they should start the song right there. They screwed me. They fucked me again. Here we go. The crossover event. I love a fool's crossover. I love this song, too. What is this, 1-bit? I love those trumpets. They sound so real. Da-da. Thank you for the rip. That's me on the drums.
Yes.
Oh!
Hi, folks.
Nope.
Dave Landau.
Hello, everyone. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm on Crowder all the time. I'm too big for this shit.
Whoa, wait. We didn't hear this part.
No, we skipped ahead.
Okay,
to the
this is
Denny
interesting.
stuff.
So Kumia opens the show and he goes, because usually Dave Landau is his co-host, but Geno's here because Dave Landau's out of town. This is very telling. Watch this. Because I knew Kumia was going to start resenting Dave Landau for being on Crowder, and this is the proof. This is unreal. Watch this. Hold on. So here comes Kumia, the slimy lizard man, full of fucking pock. Watch this. This is so cool. This is a bonus.
Yes. Hi, folks. I pronounced the L. How are you? Great. I'm so glad you've made
Watch
it
this.
back once again to join me, of course, Mr. Anthony Cumia, for the Anthony Cumia Show with my co-host, of course, Mr. Dave Landau.
And
Hello,
it's Geno.
everyone. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm on Crowder all the time. I'm too big for this shit. Look
I'm
at
too
me.
big for this shit.
Hello. Oh, I just did Charlie Goodnights. I walked in. They said, hey, Charlie, good night.
They're jealous of the shortest guy.
This raw.
This is amazing, and Kumia's kind of
I had a whole thing put
Encouraging
together
it.
showing Crowder's little
holy.
tour around the
This is just
Crowder's
amazing.
studio. Did we talk about that on the show? How we bet Kumia is so jealous?
Yes.
Or did we just talk about
yes.
that
No.
behind the
We.
scenes?
Everybody's right there. Yeah. Of course we talked about that. Dave Landau's been doing Crowder all the time, and I said he's going to leave Kumia. We even have a clip of Brendan or Kevin Brennan. Pull up the clip.
yeah,
We should
what
have
was that
Kevin Brennan.
from?
Pull up Kevin Brennan. I forwarded it to you on
I'll find
Instagram
it.
or Facebook Messenger.
Okay,
I believe.
perfect.
Go there. Wait till you see this. Wait till you. Oh my God! So I predicted that Kumia was going to get jealous of Dave Landau leaving for Crowder. They all called me stupid. And Kevin Brennan, Neil Brennan's brother, Kevin Brennan, who used to be on Compound Media, was just caught talking about us, telling me I'm full of shit for saying that, oh my God, and then it all comes true. Oh, this show, this Redbar.
I just forwarded it back to you on Facebook because I don't know how to
Oh,
get,
okay.
Facebook's videos.
Check this out. So they're now making fun of Dave Landau. You know Dave Landau, the guy that they measured the unspeakables. What is this noise? Boink. Get me out of here.
Oh, because it's just a video. You have to
Oh,
minimize
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's not a site.
Yeah. All right, we're up. I wish I could minimize Geno like that all the time where he shrinks down into a hole. Coming, the longer
It's on
version.
IG.
You know Kevin Brennan? Neil Brennan's brother, the co-creator of The Chappelle Show. Again, shouldn't have any connection to any of these people.
Okay, I just sent you the full episode.
Here's the full. It's coming. It's coming.
31 minutes.
31 minutes, and wait till you see this. Another one.
Now there isn't. It's just all noise.
Whatever you think is true.
Is that right? Another Zoom losers 31 minutes. A losers session. You'll never catch me. Ever, ever, ever doing something like this. 31 minutes. And here is the star of the show, Kevin Brennan, Barney Bridge. He had a show on Compound. He quit because of the no pay. These losers, who knows? Probably QAnon or Proud Boys. Let's hear what they say.
I was gonna go and just stay as on Crowder's show, Louder with Crowder, become the new. Because my understanding is that he's not going to
Dave Landau.
move and do the show with Anthony. So he's
So
going
you
to.
remember Anthony thinks he's moving to South Carolina? As long as I could sell my $4 million disgusting Sopranos store, a.k.a. my home. You're not selling that house, so you're not moving to South Carolina. Imagine not being able to move because you have a house to sell. How poor. So what he's saying is, I don't think Dave Landau is going to move with Cumia down in South Carolina when Cumia does his big move, and they're going to investigate. Well, why do you think that? Listen to this.
Hey, man, you could be back in there, Kev.
What Reddit board are you on?
No, that's what I heard. I heard it from a few people.
What's your
Watch
sources?
this.
I
You're
want
gonna
your
die.
sources.
You're going to die.
I heard it from, hate to say it, but this guy Redbar.
Oh, why do you hate to say it? Listen to that. They're like, where did you hear this? And they're like, I hate to say it. This
Come on.
Come on,
Can't
guys.
You love to say it?
What
What's
is
so
with
bad?
me? Why are you all sneak watching Redbar? Watch this.
A few people.
What's your sources? I want your sources.
I heard it from, hate to say it, but this guy Redbar.
Every time. Watch
Yeah, he
Brennan.
doesn't. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a. Do you see the fear in Kevin Brennan's eye? As if I did anything to you, I've been basically on your side, you stupid
I know.
idiot.
I thought we had a little truce with him.
If you were any smart, you'd be on my side. Watch this when he hears Redbar.
What reason would Kevin Brennan have to be against us? We've been nothing but nice to him.
Fear. Watch this.
Hate to say it, but this guy Redbar.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah, he is a troublemaker. But I heard it from him, and it kind of made sense. Where if he's not going to move down with Anthony,
No,
and
he
he's-
is moving. As far as I know, as far as our sources say, he is moving.
Yeah, my sources say he has no problem moving to the South.
Oh, okay. Well, then Red Bar's full of shit as usual. All right.
But don't give in so easily, you
Come
fucking
on,
pussy.
Stick up for us.
What a pussy. What a pushover friend.
We're the ones who gave you the news.
Let me guess, you're the bottom of the barrel friend that you're nothing to them. Look at these people. Who are these people? QAnon?
Proud
Look, is this
Boys.
Dan Mace from Casey Neistat's channel here?
Ugh. Did he quit, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I don't listen.
Between Reddit, yeah, I don't listen either. Between Reddit and it's just people saying whatever. Nobody has to be right about their facts. People just guess, and then
And it wasn't a fact. They said, this is all opinion. Let's see. All I said is that there's no way Dave Landau is moving down there. Facts. How could I have a fact of that? Everybody wants to be, again, why are they so serious about this stuff, says the Joker.
I mean, fucking count all the votes.
Yeah, they're just facts.
No. There's what are the facts? You're saying there's no such thing as facts
Not a
in our
juice.
country.
Now there isn't. It's just all noise.
Whatever you think is true is true.
I'll fill
Okay.
it for you.
Sounds like a hell of a show,
They
boys.
say there's another mention at 5450.
Oh, wow, there you
Another
go.
mention.
Another mention of me. I'm mentioned by everyone these days. I do not have a lot of friends in this industry. Imagine being me, the most hated on. All of those who say they get hated on and 80 songs exaggerated all so much they make it it's no such thing. Eminem. All right, what time?
5450.
5450. It's really incredible. Let's hear this mention of me. And what kind of show is this? 4 fearful fucks sitting there depressed? Why are people watching this crap?
Pound, they did it because they got a buddy that could get him a room.
A tour. They did one city 2 nights. Is that a tour?
I thought they had a couple lined up.
Well, you really get your information. You get everything from Redbar? Redbar News.
You're dead.
Hey, man, what do you have against Redbar? He's actually a sweet, kind, lovable
Nothing.
person.
Nothing.
Whoa.
But I'm saying, it's not a tour if you go to Atlantic City and do a
Wait, what?
Friday, Saturday.
It better be
I've never
nothing.
heard one of these types say something like that about
He
you.
might be
That
being
blew my
sarcastic.
hair
I mean,
back.
there's always a show. We watch like Legion of Skanks. There was that British guy who liked me. There's always one guy who knows out of the Foursquare. Here's a story of a fugly guy who was hanging with 3 guys that all sucked. They were on Zoom in their shitty apartments. They all had cheap bikes. They talked about, frankly, nothing, but people tuned in and watched it as if it was a show. Yeah, these guys are somehow, but they keep getting people to donate the stupid Zoom shows.
Tons more cowbell in the chat says, I sent this.
Yeah, good.
And I just wanted to say, if you're just like listening to one of your normal shows and you hear them mention Redbar, aren't you so fucking excited?
I mean, I can't imagine if I was listening to something and they said Redbar, I would probably shoot through the roof like the glass elevator in my factory. Can you plug in one of these puffers here before I go mad? I need my nicotine. All right, let's hear this.
Redbar News.
Hey, man, what do you have against Redbar? He's actually a sweet, kind, lovable person.
Nothing. But I'm saying, like, it's not a tour. If you go to Atlantic City, you do a Friday, Saturday.
You have nothing against me? That better be true. All right, so let's go back to that tape where they're making fun of Landau, and you can hear Cumia. You know, obviously they've been talking shit about Landau, going on Crowder the whole time. They got Geno saying it, and Cumia's laughing. And Cumia even introduced him as Dave Landau as if, my co-host should be here. You know, you're a little upset that he keeps leaving you for Crowder, as you should. And by the way, look at the shirt Cumia is wearing. What is this, an Izod? You know, you're not supposed to wear a dress shirt opened like this, especially when it has this tuxedo flare inlay on the buttons here. I mean, this is just inappropriate attire. This looks like you went to a funeral and then you came back and did the Anthony Cumia show. A show that hasn't updated set or logo ever. I mean, look at the background. We say this all the time. The background is harder to figure out than Cumia's face. Look at that. I mean, really, it's like taking a picture of the desert we live in with a low-quality camera. The camera just cannot figure out what it's seeing. It's all just dots. I wouldn't want to be just dots, I'll tell you that right now. I'm more than a bunch of dots. Look at that. No upper lip due to God knowing you're trash. When God knows someone's shit, he goes, they don't need an upper lip. I don't want them kissing anyone.
Hey, on Frenemies, they were just talking about how they thought Trisha might have fetal alcohol syndrome, and they brought up a picture of a fetal alcohol syndrome baby, and one of the things was no upper lip.
No upper lip. So if you have no upper lip, it means your parents were abusive drunks who got pregnant accidentally and had a monster lizard son. I hate these types. Let's hear their shitty show with Josh Denny.
There's Mr. Dave Landau.
Hello, everyone. Oh, look at me.
Mocking
look
Dave.
At me. I'm on Crowder all the time. I'm too big for this shit. Look at me. Oh, hello. Oh, I just did Charlie Goodnights. I walked in. They said, hey, Charlie, good night. Oh,
I'm jealous.
That is the worst Dave Landau impression ever.
I'm not good. I can't even
Doesn't
be me.
sound like him. The material isn't
You're
what
in
he
on
would
it.
say.
Nope.
He's a funny young man.
Oh.
And you're making...
Oh, sorry about that.
And you're making some type of impression that I don't even understand.
I may have exaggerated
pussy.
when I said spot on.
Maybe.
I've stretched.
Oh, my goodness. Of course, it's Geno Disconte sitting in for Dave Landau, who is on
Lap
assignment.
broke Geno.
Aaron gave first shot at this.
You know, I hate they're going to talk about football for about 2 hours. You know, Geno and Josh are in no position to watch or even think about football. Seriously. I don't like when a poor person is watching the fucking game. Get off your ass. You got stuff to fix. All right, let's go to our first note. Denny and Cumia, and these are small. Let's go to 1 hour 20. 1 hour 20. And you could call these out, Jules, as my eyes are weakening.
Sure thing.
1 hour 20. Wait till you see this. Denny.
1 hour and 20 seconds.
Yes. 1 hour and 20 seconds here. Imagine having Denny on your show as Anthony Cumia. You know, how pathetic. All right, here we go.
Of course.
Oh, he knows.
Garrett knew what was happening on this video.
He's a bit of a pro.
I like to see him do that with some live Frankie. Anyone could do it with the studio version. Is Josh ready? Oh, Josh Denny is on with us. Let's go to Josh, host of Ginormous Food on the Food Network.
That was 4 years ago. How is that legal? How is that legal? I want it to keep going until the Food Network puts their foot down. They're probably so annoyed by this because they got the host of a Food Network show coming on and talking about how shitty black people are everywhere. They should be pissed. And does Josh correct them? Well, no, I was fired 3 years ago. Does he say that?
You could at least say former host.
Yeah, listen to this. Two liars, because Cumia likes the lie because then it looks like he's interviewing somebody. And Josh likes the lie because that means he's somebody. Two liars.
Is Josh ready? Oh, Josh Denny is on with us. Let's go to Josh, host of Ginormous Food on the Food Network. Ooh, what's up? And of course, football podcast, Big Uglies with Carl Spital. Yeah.
Spitali.
Spitali.
Okay.
See, those Italian names, they always get me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is live everywhere podcasts are played. What's up, Josh? Where are you?
How you guys doing? I'm good. I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm the last man standing.
Jesus.
It looks like you're by the elevator.
The last man sitting in your fat tweet. What do they call that? Where you're having this is my masturbatorium. This is my tweet-erbatorium. Where you're sitting there, your fat ass in your Uber car, picking up people's lunch, eating half of it and claiming that the driver took it even though you're the driver.
Here you go back like a few seconds to hear what Kumia is going to say.
Are played. What's up, Josh? Where are you?
How you guys doing? I'm good. I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm the last man standing.
Jesus.
It looks like you're by the elevators in a hotel lobby.
Oh! You got Kumia! This is what I mean. Kumia. Kumia Bob, man. Kumia owned you. Looks like you're in the lobby of a cheap hotel. And believe me, it's not a good one. Well, because look at Josh's little set. Now, remember, right here, off camera, to the left of the frame, is his tiny kitchen. Now, Mike, how do you know how small his kitchen is? Well, usually, if your kitchen is not small, you don't have to keep the kitchen garbage can in the little room between the living room and the kitchen. You could fit it in. Imagine getting your garbage can and putting it on the carpet off the tile of your kitchen. That's small. Josh is sitting there. So the kitchen is here, and his desk is off to the side of the kitchen where you're supposed to just put your shoes and shit. And he keeps his little files there, okay? And then in the background, that's his whole house. That's the living room right there. And then he hung up a painting. Yeah, it does look like you're in Elisa Lam's Cecil, and you're about to take the elevator up to your death. So even Kumia, as shitty as he is,
he had to address it. It was too shocking.
Yeah, he knows. Look. And look at Kumia's face. By the way, I swear to God, I've seen these vampire films. Like, that's Draculich, right? Thank you for taking the time to come to Transylvania. Really look at this person. Why does this need to be? I mean, I've opened pistachios that have a smoother complexion. All right? By the way, open a pistachio, look it in the eye. It's hideous. All right? I mean, really, the guy looks like he was pulled from the water tank at Denny's Hotel. Let's hear how this goes down.
Cultured.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Josh heard my Holocaust. Josh saw me silence half a room in an LA speakeasy with my Holocaust jokes.
Speakeasy.
He painted the haystacks, right? Or do you not know? You just know that's a Monet. He painted the haystacks,
This is
right?
just the continuation from where we paused.
Continuation,
I think.
okay. And again, look at Kumi.
I think you might have went ahead a little bit because isn't there a part where he explains it all away and goes,
Yeah,
this
I
picture
thought
is like all I have.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Go back to like 101.
See, those Italian names, they always
Here we
get
go.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. is live everywhere podcasts are played. What's up, Josh? Where are you?
How you guys doing? I'm good. I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm the last man standing.
Yeah, okay.
It looks like you're by the elevators in a hotel lobby. Like that looks like you're right next to the elevator.
Now, Josh knows I've said the same shit as an insult, and now Kumi's saying, ha 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 ha. Mike's gonna not like this. Mike's gonna love this one. Keep those smiles up, boys. It'll appear that you have a great show.
And there's that painting, and then you turn either way to get to your rooms.
Yeah, the painting. It's funny. The painting is the only nice thing in my living room. I have a bunch of like.
No, Kumia wasn't saying it's nice.
No.
He was saying it looks like hotel art. You know, the most mocked art that exists.
The painting
is the nicest thing. Oh, that's the nicest thing you own?
Yikes.
That's pretty bad.
Those movie posters around.
Wait. Oh, my God. Wait till you hear this.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Wait till you fucking hear this. Wait till you're going to die. Everybody open your ears. Open up your ears and hear. Listen.
By the elevators in a hotel lobby. Like that looks like you're right next to the elevators, and there's that painting, and then you turn either way to get to your rooms.
Yeah, the painting. It's funny. The painting is the only nice thing in my living room. I have a bunch of like Sopranos movie posters around, and
I have a bunch of Sopranos movie posters around. No, you don't. So he knows who's king of fucking Sopranos. Anthony Soprano Carmio.
Hey, Josh, The Sopranos ain't a movie.
And Josh watches every episode of Redbar because he's the main fucking focus. He knows that all we've been doing is making fun of Kumia about Sopranos shit. So what does he do? He goes, oh, Kumia doesn't like that art. Well, the most of my house is Sopranos movie posters. First of all, I don't think you have one Sopranos poster, but let's say you do. Most of your house is Sopranos. You have multiple Sopranos posters in this house. Where and why? And if that's true, oh boy. So you're pandering to Kumia off the bat. You go, just say you like the Sopranos, then he'll be on your side. And Kumia doesn't pick up on this and go, wait a minute, Sopranos. You have a bunch of Sopranos movie posters. Because I like the Sopranos. You don't have to do this. Listen.
It looks like you're by the elevators in a hotel lobby. Like that looks like you're right next to the elevators, and there's that painting, and then you turn either way to get to your rooms.
Yeah, the painting. It's funny. The painting is the only nice thing in my living room. I have a bunch of like Sopranos movie posters around,
unbelievable.
and then I have a fake Monet behind me, to class it up a bit.
There you go. Fake Monet. Our own Geno Disconte was just talking about Monet earlier in the program.
Did he paint the
Geno,
haystack?
very cultured.
Oh, yeah.
So, and just notice the smiles they all hold. Imagine if I held a smile during a fucking show. This is me during a show. What's so fucking funny? This is them during a show. Everything's great. Look at them. You'll see this. We got another. Wait till you see the Legion of Smiles coming up.
Okay, yeah, go to 108. That's the next code.
All right,
them holding their smiles.
Holding their smiles. Wait till you see this. 108. And there's nothing to smile about. These are all canceled losers. 108. Sorry, it's hard to scroll through on this thing. Let me get there. Watch this.
These two teams died, and
Right.
that aside, I'm sick of. Basketball sucks, but I thought football did a good job of monetizing COVID. I mean it, literally, because it's like.
Smile like you mean it. Dum, bam, bam. Dum, bam, bam. Dum. Smile like you mean it. What's to smile about? Fatties, poor people, Lazars. What's this held smile? I do this as a joke.
You like to gamble, so Josh,
Occasionally.
let's say there's like.
Look at this.
He said something.
Get
and then
me
it
smile
went.
like you mean it,
I
please.
sent it to you already.
Oh, thank you so much. What's our next time code with these guys?
Sorry, I'm full of butterflies. 135.15. This
What
is more of a
happens here?
Geno focused time code.
Oh, wow. We hate Geno around here. Gina. 135.15.
Yes.
All right, Let's see what happens here.
It's focused around a bottle of liquor.
Oh my God, this is so good. This is one of those things like, you ever been somewhere, and I don't remember anything like this since I was a child, but you ever seen somebody want to use someone else's stuff and or eat or consume someone else's stuff, so they kind of take it and they're kind of like, hey, we should have, hey man, you want to smoke some weed? And they take like your weed. They're going, and they're like waiting for you to give them permission. Well, you're about to see Geno do that with Cumia's alcohol. Now, this was so interesting. Last night we were watching this, and we see Geno get up, and he comes back with a bottle of like Jack Daniels barrel, like the expensive Jack Daniels, right? I mean, it's not expensive to us, but to them. And Jules goes, ooh, la la, Geno with the fancy whiskey. I go, that ain't his.
Yes.
And she goes, really? And I go, that's Cumia's whiskey, I bet. And Geno went and got it, and that's why he's not opening it. He's like waiting for Cumia.
I
and
wish
it
we
turns
had a
out,
recording
I know.
of all of our conversations, because I swear this happens, and then 2 minutes later, this happens.
It turns out it really happened, just like my deepest fantasy said. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Old and everything,
and
that's
so many of these guys aren't even involved in it anymore. Like D Camillo, a couple of these guys I know, and one of my buddies is Chris Rabb. He does a lot
Rab
of behind
himself.
the camera stuff now. Like a lot of these guys are nowhere near this stuff anymore.
Rab himself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like isn't and forgive me, I had to pee. I have a very don't spill that. Isn't Steve-O, he's doing kind of I know
Now
that's
watch
true.
him.
He's doing kind of comedy now.
Okay, so Geno comes back with this giant bottle of schmutz. Look at this. And you're going, wait. Geno can't afford this. And why isn't Geno ripping it open? And so this is when I said, oh, that's got to be Cumia's bottle. And he took it, and he's waiting for Cumia to go, oh, let's open that up. But here's the kicker. I started drinking whiskey. I mean, we used to drink whiskey on the show all the time. We stopped for years and years and years. I actually started drinking whiskey. This is a monumental moment. We were watching a tape about 3 years ago of Geno and Cumia out at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
And they get shots, and Cumia does not do shots. So they pass around these little shot glasses like this, and they cheers, and Cumia looked nervous, and then Cumia goes, oh, how do you guys do those? And we go, you can't do a shot. And we made fun of him. And then I said, Jules, grab me some whiskey. Let's see.
And I walked 8 minutes to the store. That's
and
how
you
that
grabbed
started.
me the whiskey, and I took a shot, and I came to life. And a new Redbar was born from the ashes of Cumia's weakness.
Holy shit.
And now, cut to
forgot about
now,
that.
Geno brings out this bottle of whiskey that was gifted to Cumia. Cumia does not drink straight whiskey. Watch what happens here. This is very revealing. Cumia only likes easy to drinks, a.k.a. beer, mixers. He's a little bitch. Watch this.
Well, he's doing kind of comedy now. Right? He doesn't
I'll
like I
drink
would
with
think,
them,
and he's
too.
clean now.
Yeah, boy.
He doesn't. He's so I would imagine he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to cohort with these.
Doesn't want to
people.
doesn't want to get tased or anything. Am I right?
Did you see?
I would think so.
Did you see? He's getting
Look
something.
at, oh, wait. Look
Yes, you
what
gotta
Geno
watch
does.
him.
This is
This
what
is a visual thing.
This is what's so great about this. Watch this. You've seen this move before. So Geno's talking to Cumia as if he's interested. He ain't interested. He's interested in this whiskey. Now, why hasn't Geno opened it? He's dying to have some of it. He went to the bathroom to get it. I got to go to the bathroom. Oh, I just so happened to find a bottle of whiskey. He was fiending for whiskey. So he goes, he knows exactly where it was. It got mailed in. It was in the closet there. He goes and gets that, pretends he goes to the bathroom. Now watch this. Watch Geno as he pretends to talk to Cumia. Watch this.
Did you see?
I would think so.
Did you see?
Look at
He's getting something done with his vote.
Interesting bottle there, Geno. Just examining it. Have you seen someone do this? Well, let me back it up a little bit further here. They're fake talking. Watch.
So I would imagine he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to cohort with these.
Doesn't want to.
people.
Doesn't want to get tased or anything. Am I right?
Did you see?
I would think so.
Did
Look
you
at this.
see? He's getting something done with his vocal cords. Or he's trying to fix his voice.
Who, Steve?
It's like, dude, that is your trademark. Why would you get that changed?
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, there's a problem with my voice. yeah. Oh, I
So Geno starts playing with the bottle, and then once he realizes there's no objections, he does this thing. So he's like, because he's going, oh, let's see if Cumia jumps in and goes, hey, what are you doing with my bottle? But he did it. So Geno goes, all right, pretty safe. I could start opening it slowly, like Charlie Bucket opening that bar looking for the winning ticket. And Geno starts opening it. Watch this.
You brought 2 cups. Now, did you?
This is yours. Someone sent you this, you know.
So up until this point, I go, I guarantee that's Cumia's whiskey, and he's doing this whole song and dance, hoping that Cumia will give him permission to open it. And then he actually says this. It blew our minds.
Doesn't want to cohort with these.
Doesn't want to
people.
doesn't want to get tased or anything. Am I right?
Did you see?
I would think so.
Did you see he's getting something done with his vocal cords where he's trying to fix his voice?
Who, Steve?
It's like, dude, that is your trademark. Why would you get that changed?
Oh, yeah, there's a problem with my voice. yeah. Oh, I would. You brought 2 cups. Now, did you?
This is yours. Someone sent you this, you know.
But I have a bottle of that at home.
Well, you could take what's left of this home.
That's the picture I took of the.
See, Geno's so poor that he thinks opening up someone's gifted $22 Jack Daniels aged 8-barrel cheap crap whiskey is going to, like, offend them. Kumia has $1 million. He's not you. He's not going to take home the half-drunken bottle of whiskey. It's not a prized possession. It's just a drink. But Geno is trying, oh, you could take it home. Let's just have a little of it. Just say, I'm drinking. Have some guts.
Said some of us drink real fucking
Watch this.
whiskey.
I know.
I sent that to you.
The fan sent it, saw it, and they sent it.
Oh, probably because I posted it.
Yes.
Oh, is that all?
There's something, it's like, and he knows he shouldn't be opening up another man's gift. You don't unwrap another man's present. It's not done. That's where the guilt comes in, but he needs that. He needs that sweet, sweet whiskey. So he's going to open it and watch this, and then Cumia is forced to take a shot. Now, Cumia's had about 3 beers, so he's got that buzz gone. He's going to take a shot of the whiskey. We'll do one with him. Can Cumia handle some whiskey, or does he make a little face?
Let me post a picture of a Porsche, right?
Get ready. Get yours.
Right?
Josh, you still drink, right? You still have a beverage every now and then, right?
Not at all. I don't drink. I've never been a drinker.
Oh, not while he's working on a cold case file in the corner over there.
Oh, you got Cumia bombed! Cumia with the slams. Now let's go back here. I forgot this part happens at the same time. Geno goes, you drink, right, Josh? Screaming as loud as the walls could hear. And Josh goes, actually, I don't drink. And Cumia goes, oh, yeah, you don't drink, so we're like shitty to you? Well, why? Why don't you drink? Because you're working on a cold case? And then he zooms in to the files that we've been making fun of Josh for years. Watch this.
Beverage every now and then, right?
Not at all. I don't drink. I've never been a drinker.
Oh, not while he's working on a cold case file in the corner over there.
Look at this.
I love that.
Good one, boss.
And suddenly,
I like to immerse
no
myself
problem.
in.
And then Geno goes, good one, boss, as he pours the whiskey. Everything's about the whiskey here. Good one, boss. Can we do this? Don't forget about the drink. Good one, boss, he says.
Jesus.
And for some reason, if you watch this full episode, you see Geno has some invested interest in Josh being on the show. I think Geno thinks this would get to us, getting Josh on Cumia. I think Geno knows that Josh is like the other Geno we have.
He knows. He must.
Yeah, of course. They all know. They all watch. I think Geno got Josh on Cumia and is trying to get Josh attention as like a way to get back at me, as if I don't want my fools getting it. I want my fools giant. Then they make sense. Then people will watch them. Watch this.
Work.
He
There's some
got
dead
the
bodies
job
around
and
the
blew the
corner.
dust off some cold case. Some guy's going, motherfucker, this guy had to pick mine.
That's actually
And
yeah.
Josh knows we make fun of that fucking file.
They even zoomed on his
They even
files.
zoomed. And Josh is like,
I hate
Smile like
being
I
zoomed.
mean it. Look at that big smile. You can see it from space.
To that brave trooper.
Here we go. Look, we're cheersing. Oh, wait. Make a lizard face like you're one of them. What an iguana. Look at this. Imagine if I toasted. This is iguanic. An iguanic toast to the rest of the cold-blooded community of cricket suckers. Look at that. Cheers. I want to be in the middle of this one. And by the way, Denny's... Oh, what happened? Where did this whole thing go? Look at that. I zoom out. Everything... Oh, wait. Here they go. Ooh. Look at Geno. Imagine being cheers. This is a cock move, man. This is like two guys coming over. I'm going to join in here with this one. Cheers, guys. You're great guys. Now let's watch Kumia do the shot here, because this is great. Here we go. Cheers.
What's her name?
Yes.
Ashley Judd from the last bit.
Look at Kumia.
Yeah, you don't want to yell at anyone.
Fuck.
And then Josh drinks some of his Powerade. You can't make this stuff up. Look at this face. The man who eats bugs in fingers can't take a little whiskey. Look at that. You just created more topographical lines. Uh-oh, I better air down to 20 to drive over this face. Look at this. Here, let's go back. Do people like this at all? Here, I just want to zoom in on that full drink. Talk about a fool's squelch. What do you call this move? A squelch?
What's her name? Ashley Judd from the last bit.
Watch this.
Yeah, you don't want to yell at anyone.
Fuck.
Oh,
That's real whiskey.
Yeah.
oh
Tastes
God.
so good when it hits you.
Oh my God.
A little in the mug to sip on.
Oh
I
my
saw you
God, and then
drinking
he
like,
pours himself another
Rick-
full glass.
Yeah,
you
Geno. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, me and Geno really drink. Kumi is the faker here, but wait, when did they? Wait till you see Josh. Here, now let's do the zoom in on Josh. Wait till you see what he does during there. Look at that, man. Cocked in the middle with you. Cocked in the middle with you.
What's her name?
Yes.
Ashley
Watch
Judd
this.
from the last bit.
Watch Josh. He takes a drink
Yeah,
of his
you don't
water.
want to yell at anyone.
Look at this. As they drink, he times it out. And blue
That's real
power.
whiskey.
Yeah. Tastes so good when it hits you.
Oh my God.
All that Powerade with no running makes Josh a fat man. All right, what do we got next here? Any more codes?
You could go to 137.15 if you want that part about them talking about their dads saying.
Nah, I'll skip that. We got some bangers to go
Yeah,
over.
let's continue.
Josh Denny on Cumia, everybody. Pretty fucking cool. They did nothing. They talked about football. They didn't even interview Denny. Cumia
No,
acted
he
like-
just stood in the background grinning the whole
Yeah.
time.
It was
while
like me on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Just sitting there. Too awkward to talk. So, yeah, very cool. I love that Josh drinks Powerade. You know, that'll get him on. And he'll work his way on Rogan. Trust
Well,
me.
you really get your information. You get everything from Redbar? Redbar News.
You're dead. Here's a story of a fugly guy who was hanging with three guys that all sucked. They were on Zoom in their shitty apartments. They all had cheap bikes. They talked about, frankly, nothing, but people tuned in and watched it as if it was a show. Yeah, these guys are somehow, but they keep getting people to donate. The stupid Zoom shows.